This video is going to show you some of the changes that we're implementing for our Firehouse NEFRS incident reporting 2011, January. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the incident narratives, how they lock, and how they're going to work from now on. So here is a just started an incident that's totally incomplete. I can go to my incident narrative tab, and the first thing you might notice here, I don't know, it's hard to see, is that the background of this text field here is a little off-white. It's a little bit of a gray, and that's indicating that you can't basically enter anything into it. In fact, if I try to type something, nothing happens. Really, the only way to get text into this is through one of these buttons here, either an append or an auto-generate, and they basically do the real similar things, and I'll show you how that works. For most of our reports, you're just going to click auto-generate. We've got our templates here. By default, it will, or it soon will, default to NCF NEFRS. The other one you're going to be using is NCF Investigation. These middle two we are going to remove, and these first two, which are the system defaults, we cannot get rid of. So you pick which report you want. Like I said, it's going to be one of these that starts with NCF. Click Auto Generate, and that is pasted into the area here where you can enter the text. Essentially, just like before, we enter all the text into each of these, following each of these questions, and use them as memory joggers as to what we're doing. And then when you're done, it's probably a good idea, and it would look a lot cleaner if you go ahead and delete these things and just leave the text that you entered, so that our reports flow from one paragraph to the other without the information that you see right here. I don't have it set up in my testing database here, but when you hit OK, two things will happen. One, it will spell check it for you, just like before, and then the second, it will paste that into the narrative on the screen before. Now, from here, before we do that, it still is okay to copy and paste this from here into Word and go ahead and do all your narrative writing in Word and then paste it back into here, or you can just do it right here if it's a simple incident. Anyway, make sure you have everything here exactly how you want it before you hit the OK, because when you do that, it's going to put it into the actual incident narrative here. It also will timestamp it automatically and put your name, and you are not going to be able to change or remove anything you have typed here. In fact, if there's anything you need to add, change, or correct, your only option is to hit the append button. And then this is another text field basically without the auto generation, and then you can put any changes that you forgot to mention. And then again, it's going to timestamp, put your name again, and it's going to have a list of your changes, and it just basically is going to keep going, and there's really no mechanism for ever removing that from the narrative fields here. So that is a real brief explanation as to what we have with our new incident narratives. A lot of other agencies are doing it like this. It's going to take us a little while to get used to, especially when we start clicking OK and before we really have it ready to go. But this is a real good way to keep our data and our documentation more secure so that it can't be tampered with after the fact. That's it for now. Any changes, or I'm sorry, any concerns, questions, you can go ahead and email us at firehouse@ncfire.org, and we will get back to you. Thank you.